Wa Fairy Tales.
After her 16th birthday, Sabrina knew she was a witch. To protect her from the sights of evil witches, her mother Brenda gave her a beautiful necklace, which is endowed with the power to create a barrier, blocking any spells that harm its wearer. One day, Sabrina took the necklace to test the magic she had just learned.
Amato, animo, animato, animagus.
Hey, Seb! Under the effect of transformation magic, Luca transformed into an owl. The owl, Luca, frantically flew around, accidentally hooked its leg to the necklace, and flew straight towards the forest. Since the necklace resisted magic was so strong, Sabrina couldn't turn Luca back to normal. She had to find another way. Doing as thinking, Sabrina mumbled, trying to remember the spell, then made a rope and caught this Luca owl. Without the necklace, Sabrina easily brought Luca back to his original shape. Hey, Sab, why? Right after turning Luca back, they accidentally discovered a suspicious person. He was carrying a child. Kidnapping?
There is a problem. Let's go. Don't lose his track.
Suspecting something bad, Sabrina and Luca immediately followed that guy into the cave. After watching the boy was placed right in a circle ritual in the middle of the pond, Sabrina suddenly found out a big secret. Where did this boy drop my wand? I have to go back and find it right away. When I found my wand, you will be done. Sabrina was startled and hastily pressed Luca's head down.
Shh! Be quiet!
Fortunately, the kidnapper didn't know that someone was following him. Before they could run out of the cave to find someone to help, the suspect came out first and sealed the door of the cave.
Is there a way to call my mom now?
We've got bad news. We can't get out this way, Sab.
He knows magic. Not good at all. Let's go save the boy first. Put on this necklace, in case there's something dangerous around.
While Sab and Luca were struggling to save the child, there was a dark shadow in the distance. It's Joy, the owner of this cave, and also a notorious dark witch.
Let two mice come in here, so I will let you guys stay together.
However, the magic she fired couldn't affect Sabrina and Luca.
So strange. There is something blocking my magic. Well, let's see how you guys did it.
Joy cast a spell to make ropes come to tie her, with a gag to cover her mouth, pretending to be the victim, constantly screaming to attract Sab and Luca to come. Sabrina detected there was somebody else in the cave.
I heard something. Luca, come here!
Seeing Joy tied up on the ground, Sabrina thought she was the victim, so she didn't bother to save her.
Please help me. One of our friends is being interrogated in the next room. You two, please save us.
Sabrina and Luca followed the direction of Joy and entered a hidden cave to save the last person. Suddenly, an iron door collapsed, trapping Sab and Luca inside.
I don't know how you guys got in here, but you won't be able to go out now.
She smiled excitedly, thinking that she had succeeded, and immediately made contact with her brother outside.
Hey, brother, we have two rats who volunteered to be sacrificed here.
Great! But how did they get in?
They must have sneaked in when you grabbed that kid. Come back now.
Okay, I'll be right back. But when she looked back into the closed room, Sabrina and Luca were nowhere to be seen. Before that, as soon as Joy turned to contact Volca, Sabrina took advantage of the opportunity to make herself and Luca become tiny and escaped from the closed room, taking advantage of the opportunity to rescue the kidnapped child.
Surely one of them has witch powers. They must have a treasure that blocks their magic just now. Could it be that necklace? Even more awesome. As long as I capture them and sacrifice them, it will save us a few more decades.
Joy returned to the place of the hostages and found that Luca and Sab had taken the boy away. She quickly gave chase. The deeper they went in, the wider the cave was. The way to the surface was a small, slippery stream that was difficult to cross. This was the reason why Luca and Sab were caught by Joy.
That's the boy! How can you run? Watch me!
Under the witch's magic, blocks of ice appeared, blocking the escape route of Sab and Luca. A falling shard of ice hit Luca, breaking the magic resistance necklace. Luca slipped and fell into the water. Seeing this, Joy gloated that she had caught the witch. Laughing happily, Joy discovered that Sab was burning with anger. After seeing her lover injured, Sab got angry and made her power flare up. She slowly put Ethan on the ground next to Luca, picked up the necklace Luca dropped, and placed it on the boy's body to prevent him from being accidentally hit by magic. Sab's whole body began to be enveloped in fire. Only then did Joy know that the witch was actually Sabrina.
So it's not that boy. You're the witch? You don't need to know.
Both sides began to fight. Fireballs and ice spikes shot back and forth continuously. The collisions caused the whole cave to shake in waves. Even so, Sabrina's fire is still no match for the ice of Joy. Sab's fire magic weakened. Her hands showed signs of frostbite and began to freeze.
How? The power I got from sacrificing those babies has more than enough power to surpass you! Really? I have something else for you.
Sabrina noticed that in the ice cave that Joy made, there were spikes of ice above Joy's head. Before Sab's hand froze completely, she shot a fireball at the ice spikes. The explosion caused a sharp block of ice to fall out of place, falling directly on Joy's head. Joy frantically created a shield of ice, but because Joy didn't have time to create a solid wall of ice, the sharp ice block pierced the barrier and pressed on Joy, knocking her unconscious. Sabrina had finished dealing with the evil enemy now. It seemed that because the master of the ice magic was unconscious, the ice also gradually melted. With what Luca had to endure, Sabrina could completely think of taking revenge on the villain. However, she was able to let go of this hatred.
I spared you one life. Are you okay? Let's get out of here.
Better than ever! After the tough battle, Sabrina and Luca took the boy out first.
Where's Joy? How can they get out of there?
Suddenly, the cave began to shake violently, showing signs of being about to collapse.
Oh no! If the cave collapses, she won't be able to live.
That's right. It was the battle between the two fire and ice witches that made the cave unbearable.
Help me! Help me!
Seeing that the cave was about to collapse, Sabrina couldn't leave Joy inside. She came back to save Joy despite the danger. Fortunately, as soon as they got out of the cave, all the rocks collapsed. Volka from the outside saw that his sister was arrested. He had a wild idea.
Joy! Joy! No need to say a word. That girl is not simple. If we let her live, we won't be able to live in the future. Now find a way to distract that girl. I will cast a spell to destroy her. If you understand, just nod your head once.
Hey girl, I'm gonna tell you this. I am not a bad person at all. It's all because of...
Right now, the witch Volka is casting spells, creating an ice arrow. Goodbye! Aiming at Sabrina's direction, he used all his strength to shoot the arrow with great force. At that moment, little Ethan woke up from his coma and sat up. He saw Volka casting spells at Sab. Be careful! the boy rushed to push Sab away from the incoming magic icy arrow. As a result, Joy took the whole Volca's icy arrow. Joy's body slowly turned to stone, falling down and breaking into pieces. No! Joy! No! Joy! My own hand! No! Finally, seeing that his own hand had ended the life of his only loved one, Volca suddenly went mad, ran into the forest, and disappeared. Since then, no one had seen him anymore. Finally, after many difficulties, the boy was returned to the Lord's family, and Sabrina and Luca were all hailed as heroes of the land. I would like to give a big thank to both of you. From today, you are our heroes, the whole village's heroes.
Hero! Hero!